Hello everyone, welcome back to Java Tutorials. In our last tutorial, we have seen the introduction part of Java, features and uses of Java. That was all theoretical. In this tutorial, we will learn how to download and install Java, then how to download and install Eclipse, and then the various features of Eclipse, right from the very beginning, that is creating a workspace, selecting between the different workspaces, creating a project, views, perspective views, and various other features. So let's start this tutorial with the very first topic, that is how to download and install Java. Go to your browser, enter download Java. You will get the very first link from the Java. Click on that. As you can see, the browser has taken me to the Java download page. So what you need to do is you have to click on this free Java download icon. It is a version 8. Click on that and it will take you to another page that is for agree and start free download. When you click on this, it will start the downloading. See, down in the browser window you can see it has downloaded the file. So when I double click this file, then it will ask for the installation. If I click on install, it will start downloading the Java and installing the Java. Now click on next. See, we have got the message as you have successfully installed Java. So click on close now. Then it will pop up a message that verify Java version. If you want to verify, you can verify it over here, or you can just close the window. If you like to check where is Java installed on your system, go to my computer, click on the C drive, program files, and in between that you can see there is a folder named Java. Click on that. The third folder of JRE 1.8.0 underscore 40 is our Java file which we have installed now. The above two folders which you are watching right now are from the JDK installation. So don't worry about that. So when you will install Java, you will get a folder like this. That will be all for the Java installation. Let's move on to our next software, that is how to download and install Eclipse. So write download Eclipse. The very first link is Eclipse downloads. Click on that. You will get a page something like this. We will be needing Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, that is of 254 MB. You have to download this one. So now what you need to do is you have to select your operating system. If you are having a Windows 32-bit or 64-bit, you can select it from here, or you can go to other platforms over here and select your different operating system. If you know which operating system you are having, click on that. If you don't know about the system type, that it is either 32-bit or 64-bit, what you need to do is go to start, right click on your computer, click on the properties. As you can see over here, I am having a system type of 32-bit operating system. That means my operating system is Windows 32-bit. So you can have either 64-bit, you can have either 32-bit, select accordingly. So I have 32-bit, so I will be selecting Windows 32-bit. When I will select Windows 32-bit, it will redirect me to another page. See, I have been redirected to another page. When I click on this icon, it will start the downloading. Actually, I had it downloaded, so I need not to download it again. You can start the downloading by clicking on this icon. So now let's see where my file is. It's in the E drive. So let's go to the E drive. When you will download the Eclipse, you will get a zip file like this. Extract that zip file, you will get a folder like this. So when you will open this folder, you will have your Eclipse application over here. It's ready to go application. You need not to install it, you just have to click on it. So let's click on the application. See, it's asking me to select a workspace. I can either select a workspace from the previously made workspaces, or I can enter a new workspace. So let's create a new workspace now. E drive, new workspace. Click on OK. It will take a minute of your time to initialize and start a new workspace. See, it has created a new workspace and our Eclipse is ready to run. So the very first screen which we are seeing right now is a welcome screen. There is overview, samples, tutorials, and what's new. In the welcome screen, you can go through the tutorials if you would like to learn something about the Eclipse, or you can write, or you can see the sample codes over here. But for the coding, we need to, that means we have to enter the workbench. So either you can click on this workbench over here, or you can close the welcome screen. Either way, you will get into the workbench area. So let's click on the workbench. See, we have entered the era of Eclipse. Now what you see is, on the very left hand side of your screen, you have a project explorer, in which all your projects are gonna be. Whatever projects you are gonna create, it will be shown within this project explorer. In the very center, you have the editor view. That means whatever coding you are gonna do, it will be within this area. On the right hand side, you have the outline. That means your program will have some outlines. You can see the outline over here. On the bottom corner, you can see the markers, the properties. It will show you the properties of the file you are creating, like what is the name, type of file it is, what are the number of lines, anything you can see in the properties. Then there is servers. Right now there are no servers attached, but you can create a new server over here. Data source. As you all know, data source is something that relates to a database. So this is data source. So these are the basic windows in your Eclipse. Now the other point was, if I would like to switch between the workspace. So what you need to do is go to the menu view, click on file, switch workspace. You can either switch between the workspaces available, or you can create the new one in other. So this is how you can switch between the workspace. The third one was to create a project. Go to file, new. Down here you can see there is a project. Click on that. You can select Java project from here. Then click on next. Give in a project name. Mine is my first Java project. Click on next. Then click on finish. It is asking me now, do you want to open this perspective now? I will say yes. And now we will see the difference between the perspective. What is a perspective? In a more simplified way, we can say perspective as a view. See, before creating this project, we have some different view over here. But as we created a Java project, it has changed the view to something different. So this is called a perspective view. It will depend upon the projects you are creating. So how can we change between the different views? What you need to do is go to the top right corner of your screen. You can see a Java button. Then on the left hand side of it, you can see a Java EE. When you will click on this view, it will change the view to Java EE view. See, we have got the old view now. So now, if you would like to change it to some other view, what you need to do is go to the left hand side of your Java EE and click on this button, that is open perspective. Now you can select between the different perspective view. We will mostly be using the Java view and the debug view. So you can select the debug view from here too, or you can either select any of these. Let's select the debug view first. Click on OK. See, it has changed the view to a debug view. Similarly, you can go on with any of the views. So this is the basic difference between the view. These are the few windows which are available right now. If you would like to add some more screens, what you need to do is go to window, show view, click on any of the view you would like to see. So I would like to see the output window, that is our console window. So I have to click on the console. It will add it over here. So these are the basic few features of Eclipse. So let's see how to create a file now. Go to your project, right click on the project name, go to new, create a class, give in a name, click on the main method, finish. I will tell you about all this, how to create a file or what is the main method or something like that in our next tutorial. So don't worry about this. In this I am just telling you about the features. So let's learn the features only. Suppose you need to change the font color or font size or even the font. So what you need to do is go to Windows, click on the preferences, open general, in appearance, open that. There is color and font. Click on that. Click on the basics, and then you can find the text font. You can edit the text font over here. You can select the size. I can go to 12. You can select the font if you would like to change the font. Like I will select the Cambry. You can go with the regular or the bold. Let's select the bold. Click on OK. Click on apply. Now you can see back there the font has been changed. So you can change whatever you want to change in this window. There is no compulsion. If you don't like any of this, you can always reset it to the default. Click on OK. It will reset all the things to the default. So click on OK. This was the another good feature of the Eclipse. So I think this will be all for this tutorial. In this tutorial we have learned about how to download and install Java, how to download and install Eclipse, then the various features of Eclipse. There is one more important thing I would like to tell you, that if you are using Eclipse, you need to download Java. That is a compulsion if you are using an Eclipse. But if you're writing a program in Notepad, you have to download JDK. So downloading JDK is same as downloading Java. What you need to do is go to Google, write download JDK, and it will do the same for you. You have to just follow the procedure, it will be done. There is no big whoosh in downloading JDK. But remember, it is a good practice to use Eclipse, because while you are creating a program in Eclipse, you will get the syntax error right away. But using Notepad, until or unless you have compiled the program, you will not get the errors. So this will be all for this tutorial. So now let's start with our next tutorial by creating our first Java program. So now all of the upcoming tutorial will be practical with a bit of theory, which will help you understand how to program in Java. So let's not waste time and start learning Java practically. Thank you for watching.